If you ever wanted to embrace your inner black mage, pure concentration EO is exactly that. A high-risk, high-reward build that rewards you for staying within your concentration circle, all the while being deceptively tanky with 1 HP. Each cast of Stargaze 5 within the circle will increase your superstar level, which buffs your subsequent casts. Additionally, this attack increase value counts as a buff, meaning that at superstar level 3, you'll be fully capping the 50% increased damage gain from buffs and debuffs by yourself. Let's start with the basics. Concentration lasts for 20 seconds by default, granting several buffs. However, the master traits will cause it to not only reduce your defense, but also drain your health over time. Additionally, it'll disappear if you stand outside of it for over 2 seconds. Every superstar level you go up will add 12 seconds to the timer, but the duration is still capped at 20 seconds. As such, there is no rush to start unloading Stargaze 5s as soon as you put it down. Feel free to use your other skills and take your time. Speaking of other skills, Healing Winds is mandatory, as the shields from this will be your lifeline. A fire should be taken for orb generation, and the last slot is flexible. You can take Freeze, Flowery 7, Mystic Vortex, or Lightning here. The rotation is fairly simple. Top down your concentration, use fire, and put down Healing Winds, sneaking in a free Stargaze 1 before each cast. Start using Stargaze 5. If you don't proc Warpath, then use whatever you took for your 4th skill. Otherwise, use a charged basic attack. That's pretty much it. The hard part of this build is really knowing when to use and refresh your circle. When concentration comes off cooldown, you can use it to maintain your superstar stacks. However, this also means that you won't be able to extend its duration and have that free time to cast your other skills. In general, if the boss is not in overdrive, or there will be a downtime window shortly, it's a good time to refresh, as the damage difference between Superstar 3 and everything before it is significantly higher outside of overdrive. The other consideration for holding your circle should be whether or not you need the SBA, as this will teleport you and most likely cause your circle to disappear. If you can find a convenient time to initiate the SBA yourself, do so before your teammates start the chain at the worst time for you. Let's take a look at the build. We remove a bunch of white sigils here, as those have the lowest value in terms of damage increase. Note that you'll need a stun power right stone, or else you'll have to run all 3 stun power sigils. There are plenty of defenses in this build, the most notable being Garrison, which will have huge value as will be 1 HP a majority of the time. Low profile can be nice for reducing pressure, though in a lot of situations, you should be able to tank standard boss attacks anyway, so this is optional. If you want to be even tankier, the first damage sigil you drop from this build is actually a damage cap sigil. Slapping on some more garrisons can make you incredibly durable, though certain powerful boss attacks, such as those from Lucilius, will still kill you anyway, so keep that in mind. The Immortal Shell sigil should be avoided, as much of its value comes from the 10% attack buff it has, which won't affect your Superstar 3 Stargazes. However, if you do want to remove 2 defense or utility sigils, it is a better damage option than a white sigil plus Celestial Terra, but you shouldn't remove existing damage options for it. Glass Cannon can be taken on the weapon if you're Giga Chad. You won't get dizzy as long as the shield holds, and if your shield does break, you're dead anyway. That being said, if you ever do die, you can potentially have a really bad time until you get your shield going again. Here are the master traits. As always, get any relevant damage caps, and charge time decreases. HP isn't needed, but defense is always cool. Attack is also not needed. For summons, you'll pretty much only want normal attack cap here. That's it for this quick guide to Eo's pure concentration build. Check out the text guide for more detailed notes, as well as an alternative version where you can sacrifice damage to not have your circle disappear instantly, and even potentially last forever. See you next time. Bye bye!